Right, we'll give this a try here. I've never done a live anything. Got a boat coming by. Might be a little loud, so let it pass. See if anybody joins. We got somebody. I don't know who it is yet, but whoever you are, hello. Welcome to the Real TM Fishing YouTube channel. Not 100% entirely sure how the whole live thing works, so. I see who it is. What's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, I've got 2 poles out here. Maybe we might luck up and catch another one. Done all right today. Got a channel. Then we got a 10-pound blue. Pretty nice largemouth. So about 30 people here earlier playing music. So I didn't really get any footage because I didn't want to necessarily take the chance on violating YouTube's copyright policy because they had a Bluetooth speaker and stuff. So yeah, we're still out here. Been out here a few hours. Be nice. Hopefully one of these poles will lay over. What's up, Ryder Woloski? I'm not sure if I said that right. What's up, buddy? George Liberty, what's up, man? Healthy Gardens, hello. Olga and Olga's mom, Ellen. How are y'all? Hope y'all are doing good. Catch a fish for me. I'm trying, buddy. I've caught 3 today, but I'm gonna see if we can't maybe get one here on the live view. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I'm always try to have a little fun while I'm out here fishing. So we are just waiting on a big catfish is what we're waiting on. Like I said earlier, I caught a little channel cat today, and I've caught a 10-pound blue cat. So we'll see. I've still got plenty of bait, so you know, I'll probably upload a short or something later showing the fish that I caught. I got one of them on video, and the other ones I just got some pictures of. Because like I said, there were some people here playing music, so couldn't really film until just now. But yeah, couldn't ask for a better evening out here. So not very often I get to fish at night. I work second shift, so I work 4 to midnight, so being Good Friday. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. But being that it was a holiday, I got the holiday off with pay. So technically, I'm sitting out here getting paid to get fish or to go fishing right now. And yes, I am in America, Ryder. I am in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Good old Tennessee. Actually, probably happy Easter to you too, man. I'm probably about 20 minutes from downtown via the water, if you wanted to think of it like that. I'm up here towards Raccoon Mountain Way to the pump storage. It pumps water up the mountain, so kind of cool. I'm gonna check these poles. No current really, but there is some wind. There's a little bit of a current, I guess you could say. I reeled that 10-pounder in, and man, it wore me out because I guess what little bit of current there is, he was out in it. So it's been nice out here this evening, though. I can't complain. I've been out in the water. I've got my shoes off, so I've been out wading, trying to catch some bluegill. Thank you, buddy. Um, Caught a couple bluegill, but I mean they were little itty bitty guys, so I let them fight to live to see another day. Oh. Something's playing with this back pole back here. I just catch and release them. I don't eat fish, so this is all just pure sport for me. This is my means of escape. Hello, Armadillo. What is up? Thanks for tuning in. We are waiting on a monster catfish, or any catfish for that matter. Yeah, it's here, I'll try to pan it out there for you. It's really pretty up here. Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots in the world, for sure. Should have brought a chair. That's okay. Like I said, I've never done this live thing before, so this is kind of new. Strictly catch and release. CPR, that's right, Will. Catch, picture, release. And hopefully a little video here and there. So I'm gonna reel this other. Did you catch it? Yeah, I caught a little channel cat, probably about yay big. I caught a 10-pound blue cat, and probably about a 2-pound largemouth today. So, like I said earlier, there's some people here earlier with some music playing and stuff. So, I didn't do any filming really because I didn't want to take a chance on YouTube getting on to me for there being music in the background. So, biggest fish I've ever caught. Probably the big blue that I caught in this exact spot. I don't know the exact weight, but if you look at the Real T and Fishing YouTube channel, the main picture, I've got a picture with him on my shoulder. I'd say 50 plus if I had to take a guess. Yeah, I'd like to catch going for that 100-pound mark. Hopefully I'll get it one day. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know how much longer we'll be out here. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. But sun's going down over this way, but I'm gonna stay out here as long as I can. Like I said, I got plenty of bait, so we'll sit out here and enjoy the sounds of nature. How do you know when to start fishing? What do you exactly like? What time of day, or like where to fish? I'm not 100% sure. I understand what you're asking there. To catch, how do you know when to catch the fish? So it's different for it's different for all kinds of fish, I guess. You know, it depends on what you're fishing with. Fishing with live bait, artificial bait. Now with the catfish, like we're doing right now, I'm using a circle hook. So if he swallows the cut bait, there's a good chance that it'll just automatically, when he takes off with it, it'll turn and it'll hook him in the corner of the mouth. But when that pole starts going over, I just pick the pole up and I just walk straight back and lean back as I'm walking backwards and then start reeling. So, but like I said, it's different for all fish. You don't necessarily catch bass the way you catch catfish. You catch bluegill the way you catch catfish. So, you know, it's hard, but it can be rewarding. Yeah, that's a good answer right there, Will. Whenever I open my eyes, it's a good time to go fishing. If my wife will let me. I love her to death. Love you, Hannah. I don't know if you're watching or not, but she lets me fish a pretty good bit. So I am beyond grateful and thankful for that. So my name's Tyler, buddy. It's nice to meet you too, man. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll start being able to do the little live streams here a little more. Try them out. Like I said, never done it before, so we'll see. Kind of cool to be able to interact with people though, so that's pretty neat. So, but yeah, hopefully we'll, like I said, we'll start trying to do this more on the weekends when I go out. I go every weekend to fish, so. How far away from Tennessee are you? Awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Ryder. Armadillo, thank you for already being a sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's right. So, like I was saying, there was people here earlier. There was a group of about, I don't know, 15, 20 people. And it was like, oh, you're in Pennsylvania. Yeah, you are a pretty good ways from me. But they was like, if you can catch a fish, man, we'll sub to the channel. So I was able to catch 3 fish while they were here. So I gained probably 5, 6 subs. Illinois. Never fished Illinois, but during the week of the 4th of July, I do fish in Indiana on the Tippecanoe River up there. I go smallmouth fishing up there, so. I've heard there's some good fishing in Illinois, though. I did a video on the state record blue catfish the other day, and I want to say Illinois was 100 plus state record up there for blue cat, if I remember correctly. Hello from Alaska. Hello. Well, hello from Tennessee. All right, Ryder, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subbing, man. I hope you have a great rest of the night, man. And the fishing's not been horrible today, Alaska. It's caught 3 fish, not on the live stream, but channel cat, blue cat, pretty decent largemouth, so it's been pretty good. Not too bad. I do live in Tennessee. I am right outside of Chattanooga. So if anybody asks where I'm from in Tennessee, I always say Chattanooga. So. Hey, any day on the water is a good day fishing in my book. So I was fortunate enough to get to come out here this evening. So it's been a pretty good day. The fish were just a bonus. Hopefully we can get one on the live stream here. So we got 2 poles out here. New sub. Awesome. Thank you, Alaska. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I've always wanted to fish up in Alaska. I've really just wanted to go to Alaska in general. I've never been that far up north. And I've got potential spam calling here. Go ahead and decline that. There we go. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. We'll give this blue rod here a few more minutes. I've had that piece of bait on there for a good while, so we'll give it a few more minutes. I've still got some gizzard shad over here, so we'll reel it in a few and swap the bait out. Yep, 3 subs. Worked out pretty good. I appreciate y'all subbing, I really do. Jax, I don't know exactly how to say that, but I will say Jax, and I will say hello, Jax. Thanks for tuning in. BLSUKA. I'm not sure what exactly what that says, but bad day on the water definitely beats a good day at work. That is 100% true, Will. I think anything's just about better than a good day at work. Unless you love your job. I don't guess I necessarily love my current job right now, but it pays the bills and it takes care of the family and it allows me to get out here and do this. So. Yeah, almost 20 viewers. You're right, Armadillo. I'm gonna reel this blue pole in. I'm going, Bo. Good luck. All right, Will. Thanks for tuning in, man. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna stay out here, but glad you tuned in, brother. I'm gonna reel this blue pole in, and I'm gonna swap the bait out on it, and I'll kind of show y'all what I'm fishing with. What's the biggest fish you pulled out of here? Out of this spot? If you go to the Real TN Fishing YouTube page, my main picture, that's the biggest fish I've caught in this spot. It's a big blue. I've also caught a 35-pound flathead right here. We're going for catfish. Hopefully a big blue or a big flathead. Like I said, I caught a channel cat and a 10-pound blue earlier. Just didn't get a video because there were some people here with music playing, but yeah, that's what we're going for right now is catfish. We'll take any of the 3. Channel, blue, flat. Thank you, buddy. I caught that fish. That's the profile picture for the Real TN page back last June, I believe it was. Going musky. Musky fishing? Rodillo, thank you, man. You have a good night as well, man. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Like I said, I'm going to reel this blue line in, y'all. I'm going to... No musk porter top. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the main ones here in Tennessee are channels, blues, and flats. I'd say more channels and blues than anything. There's plenty of flatheads here too, but This is what I'm using for bait. It's gizzard shad. Just gonna cut the head off here and put it on. Throw back out, y'all. It's the same thing that's on the other pole, it's just a body piece. Oh no. I cut just the head off of it there and put on that one. Some people like, and I do this sometimes, like if I catch a bluegill and it's not super big, I'll just cut the tail off and then lay a horizontal cut across the gut so it kind of flaps. Then we'll just use the whole thing minus the tail. There's a boat coming by. Every bite that I've got today has been a boat bite, so we'll see. Yeah, they are. Especially when you hook a good one. Even the little 10-pounder I caught earlier, it was, with just what little bit of current there is here today, it put up a good fight, so. Hello, Matthew. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Alaska. Doesn't even necessarily have to be a big one. As long as we can just get one, that'd be really cool. Get a fish on the first live stream. Yeah, it's been really nice here today. It was like 81, 82 degrees. Since I've been out here, actually been in the water wading around, casting. When I caught that bass earlier, that's how I was doing it. I was out probably about knee deep in the water. But yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better day. Hardly any wind. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful out here tonight. PB would be the fish that is on the Real TN page, the main picture. It's a big blue cat that I've got up over my shoulder. Didn't have a scale that day, but I would say 50-ish. .42 and snowing. Ooh wee. Oh, we're getting a bite. See if it'll take it. Not this pole, but it's the back pole. Keep an eye on it. Oh. Got one on, y'all. Is it a monster? I don't think so, but I may have got to it time. Yep. Well, I jumped the gun, y'all. Still got our bait, but yeah, I got a little excited there, Alaska. Still got our bait. I think it had it in its mouth. I just never get the hooks yet. We're gonna get it right back out there. I hope so. We're gonna get it right back out there and see if we can't get one this time. Slung the bait off, y'all. It's all right. We got more over here. You catch your bait. So today, I got my bait from my local bait and tackle store, a little mom and pop store called Jack's Bait and Tackle. But during the warmer months, I'll catch my own bait. Like I said earlier, I like to use bluegill, shell cracker, that kind of fish. I caught a couple today, but they were little itty bitty, so just went ahead and released them. But yeah, I have better luck with bait that I catch the day that I'm fishing. Awesome. 610. I hope you catch a monster stripe tomorrow, man. Matt, thank you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully if we get another bite, I will not miss it. I've missed quite a few today. I missed a really, really good one when I first got here. But we will keep this live stream running until I run out of daylight. So I really and truly need to invest in some better rod holders. Y'all have any luck on eel? I've never used eel. I see videos of people in like DC and the Northeast that use eel, and down in Florida, but I've never personally used it. From what I can tell, it seems like catfish, they seem to enjoy eel pretty good. So I would like to get, if I could ever get some, I'd like to try it. We get the eel, but you guys get the real cut bait worth using. Yeah, skipjack. I started the day out with skipjack. And like I said, now I'm using gizzard shad. But the skipjack, it works. It works really, really well. Let's see here, I'm gonna move my camera back a little bit and see if that doesn't. There we go. Part of catfishing right here is just the waiting game. Some bugs flying in. Are you using a cell phone? I am using a cell phone for my live stream. Alaska. I'm using my Google Pixel phone. And what is up, Samuel? Right now I'm using gizzard shad. I started the day out with skipjack, but now I'm down to gizzard shad. Don't have the patience for waiting. I get that too. It is definitely a waiting game when you're out here catfishing. So, but when you have a spot like this, it's also nice just to get away from reality. East RN 2 so far this off chatter. I am in southeast Tennessee. Yeah, I'm right outside of Chattanooga, man. I actually need to buy some chatterbaits. Solitude can be bliss. That is very, very true. I carry a lot more weight to the river than I leave with. That is for sure. This is a good reset to disconnect, to get out here and just to take it all in. Very peaceful, very relaxing. Water's almost like glass out there. Try West Tennessee if you can. Never done any fishing out in West Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, Tim's Ford. It is a beautiful place here, Alaska. Tim's Ford up in Manchester, which is right outside of Nashville, right before Nashville. I caught a nice 4-pound. Heck yeah, Fish Fanatic, that's what's up. I got a little, probably about a 4 or 5 pound channel when I first got here today. And then I got a 10-pound blue, so. I didn't get it on the live stream though, so. Hopefully we can have a little luck here before we run out of daylight. Pickwick. I see that all the time. I see people fishing Pickwick Dam, I believe it is. On it's a Facebook page called uh, Tennessee Bank Fishing Club, TN Bank Fishing Club. And there's a lot of guys on there that fish Pickwick. They seem to do pretty well out there, actually. Two big old snapping turtles. Been a long time since I've caught a turtle of any kind, which I'm okay with that. I'd rather not catch a big old snapping turtle. But that is a pretty good day, man. 8 cats, and that's an awesome day out on the water. A real, got a little open face out here with the shiner on it. I'm gonna reel it in and check and see. I may put another one on it and see. I feel like where I'm at, I feel like the bass may. Sorry about the vibration there. May come up in this area here. I know when I fish here in the morning times that it's full of bass for about the first hour. But I did look up and catch one earlier, about a 2-pound largemouth or so. I've never really catfished at night, just a handful of times. But a lot of people swear by fishing at night. But I mean, a fish is just like us. They're gonna eat when they're hungry, regardless of what time of day it is. I feel like, Um, but I mean, you can catch them at night just as well as you can catch them during the day. Would be my answer to that question. Hopefully we can catch one. I would almost consider this is evening time, but something nibbling on that blue one there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I've got the bait clicker on it, so if something takes it, we should definitely hear it. Do you get a different bite on frozen? Yes. Yes, I agree with that 100%, 610. So I went early this morning and bought my bait at the bait and tackle store because it's solid frozen when you buy it. And so I let it thaw out for a little while and then put it in the refrigerator. I've had several bites today, but there's a lot of times when I've used frozen bait and I've had hardly any luck. The bank fishing bounce. Yeah, me too. Who knows? We might luck up. You never know. But yeah, fresh bait beats frozen bait any day of the week, in my opinion. Yeah, so the big one I caught that's in the picture, it laid the rod all the way over and started dragging it in the water, and I was able to get it before it got too far in. But I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit here, y'all. I'm gonna actually walk out in the water with this rod in my hand and try to get a better camera. Something's nibbling at this blue pole here. I had to go swimming several times. I've been fortunate. I've never really, I don't think I've ever lost a rod by having it go in the water. I feel like this is probably a little channel cat that's messing with this one right here. It just, like I said, the bait alarm is on it, so it's something small for it to just barely be moving it and it not setting the alarm off. Thank you, Brendan. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hopefully we'll get one here like I said, before we run out of daylight. I've got a headlamp with me, but I am literally in the middle of nowhere where I'm at. There's no houses, no anything around, so I mean it can get a little creepy out here at night with the wildlife and whatnot. Yeah, there are definitely bobcats and all sorts of other stuff that live up here in these mountains. We're kind of in between seasons here. I was fishing. No boomstick. I just have my knife on me. But I usually, like I said, I've never fished out here in the evening time, so usually out here in the morning, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea. How heavy a line? So my open face, the one that's in the back here, it's a pin. It's a pin Wraith 6000. I've got 25-pound Berkeley big game mono on it. Now this one is a PC Fun 400 bait caster. They use them up north for musky fishing. I've got it spooled with an 80-pound braid. But both of my leaders below, I use a barrel swivel, and then my line that goes from the swivel to my hook is a 50-pound saltwater leader. Yeah. I don't usually use braid But when I got that reel for my birthday the other day, that was really all I had. So that's what I went ahead and spooled it with was that 80-pound Suffolk braid. No, just catch and release. I don't really eat fish. So everything I catch, I just release it back for maybe someone else to catch and enjoy. Oh, well, happy early birthday, man, or the 10th. The 10th of this month or the 10th of May. Either way, happy birthday, bud. Boy, the mosquitoes have shown up in full force out here. New chat. Hey, Caden. Thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, I just started the channel back in January, but I post videos every week. All right, I'll have to check it out, man. I usually only get about 1 day a week to go fishing, so I try to make the most of it, but I've had some pretty good luck this year. I'll try to piece together a video from today, but I've only got the one clip of the blue cat that I caught. Luckily, the people that were here had a dog, and the dog, he grabbed a piece of my cut bait earlier and ran off with it. But then once I caught that blue and unhooked it, he grabbed the hook. Luckily, it didn't hook him in the mouth and hurt him, so he was okay. Boy, these mosquitoes are rough out here right now, y'all. Probably going to give it another 10 minutes or so, y'all, and probably going to call it. It looks a lot brighter on my phone than what it really is because the sun is setting behind my phone here, so what light we do have is shining towards the rods here, so. Got a light with me here, but it's not the best. Here you go, Caden. I'll make sure to check out the channel and give you a sub when I end the live stream this evening. This has done a lot better than I expected it to, so I may just start doing a live stream every weekend. Okay, quite a few viewers. I don't know exactly how many, but a lot more than I expected. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. And those of you that have subbed or are already subscribed, thank y'all very much as well. Keep this light here handy in case we need it. You're definitely going to need it walking out. Boy, these mosquitoes are bad. Cool. Glad you like it, man. Yeah, it's kind of neat actually. It's kind of a cool way to interact with people and from all over. Alaska, Pennsylvania, a couple people from Tennessee earlier. So yeah, it's really neat. It's a cool spin on things. So, and hey, you never know. Catch a big old monster on live. That'd be kind of neat too. Kind of tell how dark it's getting. The video's getting a little grainy there. The audio and the video on the live stream there, everything look all right though? Yeah, man, I say go for it, man. I had a buddy of mine tried to get me for years to start a YouTube channel. And like I said, I've never done a live before tonight, so I was just like, you know what? I've got the tripod with me. I've got my cell phone attachment. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. So, yeah, I just say, hey, go for it, man. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you so much. Was hoping to maybe catch a fish for y'all, but like I said, I'll make a short or yeah, a short. I can never get the names right. Shorts, reels. Back in the day, a vine. But yeah, when I get home, I'll make a little short of the fish that I did catch today. Actually, yeah, I have. I've caught some channel cats on some different lures. Caught a couple channel cats on little crankbaits and stuff. Especially like fishing a pond or something. If there's catfish in there, I've caught them off. I've caught them off rooster tails and stuff. Now, never out of like the river, like I'm fishing around. I'm fishing in the Tennessee River right now. So never caught any off lures out of the river, but out of smaller bodies of water I have, yeah. And creeks and stuff. Yeah, this is the Tennessee River out here, which I know it's kind of hard to see now, but yeah, this is what they call the river, the new river gorge, or well, maybe not the new river gorge, but it's the river gorge. It's the deepest part of the Tennessee River that I know of. There's spots up here that are 120 foot plus in depth. So yeah, there's definitely some big fish that live up here. I'll walk out here and try to maybe catch something on a minnow right quick before I run completely out of light. If it gets dark, yeah, it does. Yeah, it got dark quick. Once that sun tucked off behind the mountains, yeah, which it's 8:50, about 8:50 here. I think my watch is a little fast. It's not too far off from 9 o'clock, but yeah, once that sun tucks off behind the mountains here in Chattanooga, it gets dark. Jimmy, what is up? Hello, thank you for tuning in. What's up, buddy? Showing love from Southern Cal. What is up, Southern Cal? Appreciate you tuning in, man. We are here in Tennessee. Nothing wrong with a little Cali love there. Yeah, buddy, it's yeah. So missed one on the live stream earlier, but before we started fishing, or before I started fishing, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Before I started doing the live, I caught a channel cat, I caught a 10-pound blue, and I caught about a 2-pound largemouth there. There were some people out here listening to some music and stuff, so just not trying to be rude or anything. Yes, I am going after catfish. Oh, that's you, Alaska. But so yeah, I didn't want to take a chance on shooting a live or taking clips with my GoPro with them playing music on the Bluetooth there. So I know how YouTube can be with the copyright stuff there. So yeah, there's some boats still out here, especially in the warmer months. There's a lot of boat traffic on this section of the river. They do a lot of boat races up here with like jet boats and cigar boats and stuff like that. What is what behind me? We're at. Ah, that's a good one, Ryder. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't something behind me. I'll show y'all what's. I mean, it's straight. It's straight woods. The fishing song is that the I got my rod, I got my bait, king prawn. I am fishing for catfish. Caught 2 today. Caught a channel and a blue. Caught a little largie earlier. So, oh, well, I got my rod and I got my bait. All I gotta do is sit here and wait for the big fish to come my way. Even if it's gonna take all day. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. How'd I do? Thank you, Ryder. What bays? I do use a sinker, king prawn. Both of my rods. I've got 2 rods out, which it's getting a little tough to see them. But I've got 3-ounce weights on both. And then I am currently using gizzard shad as bait. The fish I caught earlier, I caught the channel on skipjack, and the blue that I caught on a piece of body off of a gizzard shad. So. Oh, okay, from the UK. That's awesome, man. Thanks for tuning in. I think, yeah, carp. Yeah, there's some big carp here, especially on this stretch of the river where I'm at. When you get out here first thing in the morning, you can see them jumping. Happy fish. That's what we call them down here because they're always jumping up out of the water. I'm gonna go. So I've got my one pole back here. The tip is luminescent. So I'm going to take my flashlight and shine on it for a second and see if it won't make it glow. I can see the blue one right here pretty well still, but I cannot see the one in the back. All right, guys. And that didn't work very well. Well, I have a little bit of a walk ahead of me, y'all, to get back to the car. I still have to get all this stuff packed up. So, as bad as I hate to, I think I'm about to end it. I do fish other places, Ryder. I try to fish a new spot every week, actually. So, all my videos is every week I try to do it. Jimmy, man, thanks for tuning in, buddy. I hope you have a good night. So, yeah, so new spot every week. You have a good night too, Ryder. But yeah, I'm gonna pack it up, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And if y'all haven't already, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and leave a subscribe there. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do some more live streams. So thanks, Alaska, man. Y'all have a great night. Y'all stay safe. I'm gonna pack her up. And hey, until next time, y'all, let's go fishing.